Good morning, good morning. Hi, kindergartners. Happy Tuesday to you. We're going to start warming up with some Esplins because those are new to us this week. Oh, I think Clyde has a frog in his throat. All right. So let's go ahead and go through those again. So letters are SM, sound is sm. Letters are SP, sound is sp. Letters are SN, sound is SN. Letters are SK, sound is SK. Letters are SC, sound is SK. Letters are ST, sound is ST. Letters are SW, sound is SW. And then we're going to just do a little bit of rhyming with the nonsense words where I say something that's close, but you have to say not that, the, right? And I thought today we would do family members. So I'm going to start. Drad. Not drad. Dad. Brister. Not Brister. Sister. Grunkle. Not grunkle. Uncle. Tramma. Not Tramma, Grandma. Drampa. Not Drampa, Grandpa. Cousin. Not cousin, cousin. Trom. Not Trom, Mom. Frother. Not frother, father. Brant. Not Brant, aunt. Drother. Not drother, brother. I guess it'd be brother. Whoops. All right, guys. Good job. Give your brains a kiss. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read a story today about stars because we are exploring the night sky. So this is called How Many Stars in the Sky? And this story is by Lenny Hort, and the paintings or the illustrations are done by James E. Ransom. And this is a Reading Rainbow book. And that's such a great show. I used to watch that when I was little. And so they really like this book. How many stars in the sky? Mama was away that night and I couldn't sleep. Mama knows all about the sun and stars. But she was away and I didn't want to wake Daddy. So I stared out the window, asking myself, how many stars in the sky? I could count so many just from my room. I leaned out the window and I could count even more. This was just gazing over our backyard. How many stars in the sky? I climbed high, oops, missed a page. I went outside with my pad and pencil and I started to count. I filled up one whole page of the pad, but there were lots of stars hidden behind the trees. The house blocked out even more, and the street lamp was so bright I couldn't see stars anywhere near it. How many stars in the sky? I climbed high into my treehouse. I started to draw the Big Dipper and counted in a great circle around the sky. I filled up my page after page after page of the pad. But when I got back to the Dipper, it wasn't where I remembered it. I must have been out so long that the stars had moved. Old ones had set and new ones had risen. How many stars in the sky? I climbed down from the treehouse and there was my daddy. I couldn't sleep, I said. I can't sleep either, he said. Your mama won't be back till tomorrow. I told him how I wanted to count all the stars in the sky. If your mama was here, Daddy said, I bet she'd know. Maybe you and I can find some place where it will be easier to count them. So this is a good time to make a prediction. Where do you think they're going to go to find a good place to count the stars? Let's find out. My dog hopped in the truck with us and we drove into town. The streets were quiet, but lots of streetlights were burning. We could see the bright city skyline in the distance. So do you think in town is a good spot to view the stars? Probably not, because all those streetlights. Daddy and I counted 25 or 26 stars. He said he thought one of them was the planet Jupiter. This isn't a good place to see stars, I said. Well, it's not a bad place to count them, though, he said, but it's still too hard. Let's go where it will be really easy. We drove into the city. The big clock by the tunnel said 2:45, but neither one of us felt like sleeping. We parked by Mama's office. There was a department store with brightly lit displays in every window. There were street lamps on every corner. There were dazzling neon signs. Headlights flashed from a steady stream of cars. Powerful searchlights beamed from the roofs of the skyscrapers. And I couldn't see any stars at all. I counted exactly one, said Daddy. No, wait, he said. Oh, it's an airplane. Maybe the stars just don't want to be counted, I said. We drove through the tunnel. I was tired and I thought we were going home, but instead, Daddy drove us deep into the country. Do you think that's going to be a good spot to see the stars? I do. No matter where I looked, new ones appeared every time I blinked my eyes. Daddy pointed up and above and showed me the Milky Way, and the stars were so thick I couldn't tell one from another. Lots of great stars in the sky. We were much too tired to drive anymore, so we slept underneath the stars that night. It was daylight when we woke. Daddy, I said, all those stars are always out there, even when we can't see them, right? Of course they are, he said. Can we try to count them again sometime? I asked. Any night you feel like it, he said. You and me and Mama can all go out together. I could hardly wait to see Mama and tell her about it. In a little while, we'd all be back home. But now I was glad just to be standing there with Daddy, basking in the warmth of the one star that we could see. Any ideas what it might be? And that was the sun. Yeah, remember that the sun is a star. Awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope that you're getting a chance to see some of the stars in this Montana sky. I will be back and do another video for you tomorrow, and then let's plan on doing another Zoom on Thursday so I can see all of you. And let's talk about our favorite thing about spring, because it is so gorgeous out. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon.